pro tip, never come to the grocery store when you're deep into your diet on Sundays, because it's the day they give all the samples to everybody. So it was 70 and raining yesterday, and it's 38 and balls cold this morning. Go figure, right? Don't like the weather in Houston week. Sunday is like more of our like touch-up back day, like just like vertical pulls and like activation exercises and stuff. Thursday's the hard work back day. So today is more of like a little touch-up for back, and then biceps. You know, really getting into the swing of things. I guess yesterday was 14 weeks out for me and 18 weeks out for him. So here in like another 4 weeks, shit'll be getting really serious, but not that it isn't right now.
The way that we started the workout and the way that we start every back workout is we have some primer activation exercises we do. So you saw with the band and with the pullover. With the band, you see that we always contract our scapula first, keep our elbows in and pull through, which really gets a good primer. So later in the workout, we're really using the muscles that we want to be using when we're training back. Also see when we're training it, both of us on each other are doing cues and showing how it should be done the right way. With the scapula contraction, where the elbow where it should be pulling from. So
no matter how good you are, it's a lot to remember, especially when you're in the heat of a hard set. So it's definitely good to have a training partner that knows the kind of cues that you're supposed to be going for. And like he said, you know, we start with those. It's a good warm-up, it's a good activation, it's a good mind-muscle connection thing, and then also, you know, like he touched on it, but every single motion you do for the rest of the back workout should have some component of those two warm-ups in it. Like all the rows, they should be like that band. You should be full scapular contraction, driving your elbow trying to touch it to the middle of your lower back. And then like in all the pull-downs, obviously you see like, you know, full stretch, and then before you start pulling, you know, full scapular retraction, and then driving the elbow down and getting the lat fully engaged. So that's something that I picked up from Joe Bennett over at, I guess he doesn't work at MI40 anymore, but Joe Bennett, hypertrophy coach on Instagram. He put me through a couple back workouts and really picked up a lot of stuff from him, but that's one of the things that really stuck. So that's shout out to him for that little warm up. So,
and the difference between having something that you just train with and having a good partner is you see both of us helping each other, because when it gets heavy, even if you know what to do, sometimes you're not doing it the right way. So you see, I'm helping him, he's helping me, making sure the elbow and everything is in the right spot and pulling it the right way. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. And that's why I like this day too. It's not heavy, but it really gets you conditioned for when we do the heavy day to do it the right way. So. This definitely has transference to the heavier day, so it allows us on the heavier day to be doing it the right way as well.
And then like I kind of called it at the beginning, like a touch-up day. A better name for it would be more of like a vertical pull day. Like we're doing a lot of pull downs and stuff, just because, you know, between training hamstrings yesterday and then back on Thursday and then quads on Tuesday, today if we were like really going like balls deep on like deadlifts or rows or something, it's one of those things, you know, I don't think we'd ever really recover. So that's why it's not like a full-blown like hardcore back day today. It's just because like the way our split is, that's what it needs to be today, just a little extra work. And yeah, so
It was 70 degrees yesterday, and now it's 38. I don't know what's going on with Texas. I moved from Jersey trying to figure out.
brought the weather with you.
Trying to not deal with wearing a hoodie anymore.
But yeah, so biceps, typically, you know, it's pretty standard what we did today. You know, we don't do like a million sets for biceps. It's typically like 2 or 3 exercises and 3 or 4 sets a piece. Just you know, like 1 or 2 warm-ups and then 1 top set, you know, just really kind of go to failure and then either use a couple 4 strips or partials or something like that to really tax the muscle. But the biggest thing that I've noticed with biceps is, you know, like the stricter I've been able to like get the form and, you know, like the bracing and the execution for it, is the less and less it needs. And I guess that's kind of like for everything. Me and him kind of been laughing about it lately, you know, like our leg and back workouts, we might do, you know, like 8 working sets the whole workout. And, you know, like obviously we're warming up and shit for like 2 or 3 sets per exercise before, but you know, like as far as like this is a set we're working hard, you know, we're taking it to failure, a little past failure, there might be like 6 or 8 sets like that per workout. It's not a lot, and that's
and you see a lot of people biceps, they're swinging it, doing heavy weight. They're just Christmas tree ornaments. They just need to look good. They don't really matter. Definitely with arms immediately. I mean, arms for a while we haven't swung it, and to be honest, with back and legs and being super strict and taking all the momentum out of it, a year. Yeah. And definitely seeing a lot more growth in some body parts, like especially both of our shoulders came up a lot, and it's because all
started
momentum.
Doing super strict side laterals. Y'all catch a shoulder day with us sooner than later, and we show you how we've been in side laterals for like the last year. It's just super strict and obviously using nothing but your shoulder. Yeah, anyways, so just to kind of give you a rundown on these, since this is like the first one we're putting out. We're gonna try and put one out, not try, we're going to, because we don't try, we do. But anyways, we're gonna put one out every 2 weeks from here on in. You know, hopefully have, you know, like 2 or 3 workouts and then some outside of the gym stuff, just kind of giving y'all a little look into what goes into getting ready for a show. You know, the inside the gym stuff, the kitchen stuff, friend stuff, like whatever, just a little snapshot into it. Hopefully it's slightly entertaining for y'all. We have a lot of fun doing these. It keeps us motivated, and love hearing the feedback. So like I said, we're probably gonna be dropping the first one, and then after that every 2 weeks all the way to the show. Might do a little extra one the week of the show, but that's the plan as of now. One thing that we do want to do is on this first video, in the comments, every video after this, him and I, we're gonna sit down and do a little like question and answer at the end. So in the comments of this first video, when it gets posted, anything that y'all want to hear us touch on, whether it be, you know, like exercise mechanics, nutrition, anything to do with competing, anything like that, just put the questions in the comments, and him and I will sit down at the end of every episode from here on out and just kind of go through them and answer them to the best of our ability. So that's something I was excited about doing, give it a little interactiveness with people that make themselves sit through watching these things. So
yeah, and we really want to make it as real as possible too. So it's gonna show us having a hard time and stuff too. So a little bit different than most people. Everybody wants to show how hardcore they are, and it's not how it is. So.
I mean, I have to let go of my little cocoon. Alright guys, so we are here at HEB. This is the one right by my house. For all of you out of Texas, sorry, I'm not sorry. HEB is awesome. But anyways, we're here to get food for a couple days. Basically completely out of food right now, so everything I buy will be like for the next 3 or 4 days, go home and cook it all. Touched on the diet a little bit yesterday while we were at Kinetics, but right now, just off the top of my head, I can do it, I have it memorized right now. So first meal is 1.5 cups of oats, a bagel, carton of egg whites, so 10 egg whites, and then tablespoon of fish oil. Pre-training meal right now is 14 ounces of white rice with a tablespoon of olive oil and 8 ounces of 99.1 turkey. Post-training, we're doing that shaky sauce drink, which is 50 grams of isolate, 150 grams of carbolin. Meal after that's 8 ounces turkey, 11 ounces white rice. Meal after that's either 8 ounces of 96.4 ground beef or salmon with 13 ounces of potatoes. Next one's 2 cups of oats and a carton of egg whites again, and then meal 7 is it's kind of in the middle of the night whenever I wake up to pee. That's just 1.5 scoops of isolate and a tablespoon of peanut butter. So that's what the diet looks like right now. Haven't really put pencil to paper on it, but it's probably around 600 grams of carbs and around 350 grams of protein. So definitely not going hungry. Exactly the opposite, actually. It's kind of hard to get all the food done right now. But 14 weeks out, that's nothing to complain about. But anyways, let's get to doing the groceries. Pretty good. Never had one of these before. It's pretty delicious. That's cool. If you are what you eat, I am white rice right now. He has me eating so much. He is Andrew Vu up in Dallas. Got me eating so much white rice right now. So. Have like a claustrophobia attack. Jesus Christ. Ground turkey and taters. Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't even need like butter or sugar or cream cheese. Just toast them and eat them. They're good. These are like one of like the prep secrets. I found these last prep, and basically they're just like yogurt dressing. So like 2 tablespoons only has 45 calories. So it tastes just like ranch. I use this instead of ranch even in the off season just because I got used to the taste so much. So Bolthouse, they do like 8 or 9 different flavors. They're really good on like turkey and rice and stuff. So it's keep me sane. All right guys, so it's Sunday at the grocery store and it's ridiculously busy, and wanting to get the man behind the camera on the road back to Dallas. Gotta be sensitive, right? But anyways, so we're gonna check out and head home and cook all of this. So this was an awesome first weekend of like doing the series again. Really love doing these. So looking forward to getting into the swing of things with them again. Touched on it earlier, we'll be putting them out every 2 weeks. When the first one comes out, be sure to subscribe to Labrada Nutrition's YouTube channel. You'll get alerts when all the new ones come out, as long as a lot of the other content that we put out, such as like how-tos or like little tips and tricks and stuff. So be sure to subscribe if you like the content. we'll be shooting a lot over the coming weeks. You know, like the episodes this time, you know, like last time they were, you know, like 12, 15 minutes and a little shorter. We're aiming to give you a little bit deeper of a look in, a little bit longer episodes, more detail, a little more philosophy behind the training, a little more information on the diets and stuff. So like I said, first video goes up, put all your questions in the comments. Any questions y'all may have regarding anything after the first video, definitely want to have like a little question and answer time in all of them from then on out. So thanks for tuning in for the first one. Hope to see y'all at the rest of them. Y'all have a good one.